Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. Proper road connectivity helps in meeting education and healthcare goals, also unleashes economic opportunities in the region, President Draupadi Murmu says while addressing the Mizoram State Assembly today. Electioneering gaining momentum in Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat. Delhi government decides to close all primary schools in the national capital from tomorrow till the air pollution level improves. In Madhya Pradesh, 11 killed in a road accident in Betul. Prime Minister condoles the loss of lives. North Korea fires an artillery barrage into a maritime buffer zone of South Korea. Seoul says it is effectively a territorial invasion. And Indian men's squash team win their first ever gold medal at the Asian Team Championships. President Draupadi Murmu has said the topography of hilly regions poses special challenges for development, yet Mizoram has done remarkably well on all parameters, especially when it comes to human development. Addressing the Mizoram Legislative Assembly today, the President said the development of village roads, highways and bridges not only helps in meeting education and healthcare goals, but also unleashes economic opportunities in the region.
The unique Ayushman Bharat initiative also aims to provide an inclusive healthcare coverage, and the state has benefited immensely from it. Connectivity is bound to be the biggest factor in realizing the potential of such a region. The development of village roads, highways and bridges not only helps in meeting the education and healthcare goals, but also unleashes economic opportunities.
In her address, the President said the development of Mizoram and the rest of the Northeast is the key to the nation scaling greater heights. Noting that the Mizoram Legislative Assembly celebrated its Golden Jubilee in May this year, the President said over the years this House has evolved a model of debate, healthy discussion and mutual respect as an effective instrument in finding a solution to people's problems. She said in Mizoram, women are an empowered lot in every sphere of life, be it sports, culture or business. President Murmu said the whole nation has been celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav this year, marking 75 years of freedom from colonial rule. We are also moving into the Amrit Kal towards the centenary of independence. The President further said that India's stature on the global stage has been rising and our ties with the neighbours, especially in Southeast Asia, are of high value to us.
The development of Mizoram and the rest of the Northeast is also key to the nation scaling greater heights. India's stature of the global stage has been rising. Our ties with our neighbors, especially in Southeast Asia, are of high value to us. Our Act East policy places emphasis on the Northeast for improving our ties with the extended neighborhoods in the Asia-Pacific region.
The President will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone for various central and state government projects in Sikkim this evening. More from our correspondent.
President Murmu will virtually launch several projects from Gangtok this evening. These include inauguration of the Atal Setu viaduct connecting West Bengal and Sikkim at Rangpo on National Highway 10, the two-lane Chisopani traffic tunnel including approach roads in East Sikkim, and the Ganju Lama Girls Hostel Ravangla in South Sikkim under Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakram. The President will lay the foundation stone for the National Institute of Technology Khamdong, East Sikkim, widening and improvement of road from Namchi to Bidhang connecting West and South Sikkim, District Hospital Singtam, East Sikkim, and the World Renewal Spiritual Brahmakumari Center, Namchi, South Sikkim. The program in Gangtok will also include a civic reception and cultural performances. Tomorrow, the President is scheduled to visit Namchi, South Sikkim, where she will interact with women entrepreneurs. With Diliram Dulal, Saikat Sarkar from Gangtok for AIR.
Electioneering is gaining momentum in both Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh. In Gujarat, notification for the first phase of assembly elections will be issued tomorrow. The process of filing nomination forms will begin after the notification is issued. Polling will be held in the state in two phases. The first phase of polling is scheduled on the 1st of December, while the second phase will be held on the 5th of December. The counting of votes will be held on December the 8th, along with Himachal Pradesh. As the time of Himachal Assembly elections is approaching, the campaigning in the state has also intensified. The war of words between various political parties has intensified, and allegations and counter-allegations have heated up the electoral arena. Senior leaders of BJP and Congress are addressing election meetings and taking on each other on many issues. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath are addressing election rallies in various assembly constituencies of the state today, whereas AICC General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will address a rally at Nagrota Bagwa in Kangra district. In the public meetings held till noon, senior BJP leaders surrounded the Congress on the issue of stopping and opposing development works, including scams. During a press conference in Shimla, All India Congress Party spokesperson Supriya Shrinate surrounded the BJP over women's security in the state and the country. With elections just around the corner, the Congress has promised that it will restore old pension scheme in the first cabinet meeting as soon as it forms the government. The Delhi government has decided to close all primary schools and classes in the national capital from tomorrow till the air pollution level improves in the city. This was announced by Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal at a press conference. He said the city government is also considering to implement odd-even scheme in the national capital if required. Our correspondent reports that the Commission for Air Quality Management in NCR and adjoining areas has also intensified its action to check air pollution in the national capital as a precautionary step to avoid further deterioration of overall air quality in the NCR. The Commission yesterday ordered implementation of fourth stage of graded response action plan. Under it, entry of trucks into Delhi has been banned except for trucks carrying essential commodities, providing essential services, and all CNG and electric trucks. Besides flying of four-wheeler diesel light motor vehicles in the national capital and districts of NCR bordering Delhi has also been banned except BS6 vehicles and vehicles used for essential and emergency services. Earlier, Bharatiya Janata Party demanded the shutdown of all schools in the nation's capital due to the deteriorating air quality in Delhi and the national capital region. India Meteorological Department has said the overall air quality in the national capital, which was in severe plus category yesterday, has now started improving from today. Talking to AIR News, senior scientist at the IMD, Dr. V.K. Soni, said the condition is likely to improve further, and tomorrow for 2 days the overall air quality will remain in very poor category. Dr. Soni attributed the change in the direction of the wind from northwesterly to southwesterly to the improvement in air quality in Delhi.
Overall air quality over Delhi was a severe plus category yesterday, and now the improvement has started and it will reach in a severe category today, and further improvement very much likely. Tomorrow we will come out from the severe category and reach in very poor category. But for next 2 days it will again remain in very poor category. Yesterday the winds were northwesterly. Now these winds have turned to southeasterly. This will bring the lot of improvement in air quality.
The BJP has accused the Arvind Kejriwal-led Delhi government of registering bogus construction workers and siphoning off money meant for them for AAP's party-related work. In a joint conference with party MP Manoj Tiwari, BJP spokesperson Sambit Patra alleged that Kejriwal's intent and integrity is polluted. Mr. Patra alleged that the registries made under the AAP government have been severely mischievous, as the names are not real entities but the proxies with ghost registries.
जो असली कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्कर है, जो दर दर ठोकर खा रहा है और अपना कागज लेकर जाता है कि सर प्लीज मुझे रजिस्टर कर दीजिए क्योंकि मैं कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्कर हूं, मुझे कुछ लाभ मिलेगा, मेरे बच्चों की शिक्षा हो जाएगी, स्वास्थ्य का लाभ मिलेगा, उसको रजिस्टर नहीं किया जाता। इस पैसे को साइफन करके अपने कार्यकर्ताओं को पेमेंट देना, और ये जो पेमेंट लोगों को जाता है, ये कहां से पैसे आते हैं? कि चुनाव में जो पैसे खर्च करते हैं, ये पैसे कहां से आते हैं?
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
अगर आप प्रतियोगी परीक्षाओं की तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो अभ्यास कार्यक्रम है सिर्फ आपके लिए। व्हाट्सएप नंबर 9289094044 या फिर ईमेल आईडी abhyas.airnews@gmail.com पर आप हमें अपने सवाल भेजें और इसका जवाब आपको शनिवार रात 9:30 बजे मिलेगा। इस बार का विषय है एनवायरमेंट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज। आपके सवाल हमें जल्द से जल्द मिल जाने चाहिए। आपका अभ्यास हमारा प्रयास।
Welcome back to the Midday News. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has said that great progress has been witnessed by the country in the last few years and farmers are its backbone. He said that agriculture sector has also made great progress. The Vice President was addressing the gathering after inaugurating the 15th edition of the Agri and Food Technology Fair hosted by Confederation of Indian Industry at the parade ground in Chandigarh today. He said India has attained the feat of becoming the largest producer of millets, pulses, milk and jute in the world. In Madhya Pradesh, 11 persons, including 2 children, were killed after the sports utility vehicle they were travelling in collided with an empty bus at Jhalar in Betul district in the wee hours today. The Betul police said that the accident occurred on Bhansdehi Road, about 36 kilometers from the district headquarters. 6 men, 3 women, a girl aged around 5 years and a toddler were killed on the spot in the mishap that took place around 2 a.m. The labourers were coming from Amravati in Maharashtra while the bus was empty. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed grief at the loss of lives due to the accident. He announced an ex gratia from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund for the victims. The Prime Minister announced an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees for the next of kin of each deceased and 50,000 rupees for each of the injured. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has also expressed grief at the loss of lives. The Chief Minister has directed to give 2 lakh rupees each to the next of kin of the deceased and 10,000 rupees each to the injured. The injured will be treated free of cost. Union Minister for Culture, Tourism G. Kishan Reddy said a coordinated effort is the need of the hour with full determination and commitment to keep the Ganga clean. Inaugurating the 6th edition of Ganga Utsav 2022 in New Delhi, the minister said rivers are absolutely necessary to human existence. They must be preserved. He added that River Ganga provides lots of employment opportunities, especially to those who are living beside the Ganga. Speaking about Ganga Utsav 2022, Mr. Reddy said it is a good initiative by the Jal Ministry and at the same time, these awareness programs must reach every nook and corner of the country. South Korea's military today said North Korea fired an artillery barrage into a maritime buffer zone overnight after a record-breaking blitz of launches that included a failed intercontinental ballistic missile test. In a statement, South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said about 80 artillery rounds were fired into the buffer zone. South Korea's President Yoon Suk-yeol said it was effectively a territorial invasion. Pyongyang's tests follow Seoul and Washington's announcement yesterday to extend their largest ever joint air drills through Saturday. In squash, Indian men's team clinched their first ever gold at the Asian Squash Team Championships today. They defeated Kuwait in the final in straight sets in Cheongju, South Korea. It was Saurav Ghoshal and Ramit Tandon who won their games in the final to dole out a 2-0 defeat to Kuwait. It is the biggest win of Indian men's team since they won 2014 Asian Games gold. The Indian men's team has won 3 silver medals in the Asian Team Squash Championships and 7 bronze medals. In the T20 Cricket World Cup Super 12 match between Australia and Afghanistan is underway. Australia was 62 for 3 in 8 overs when reports last came in. Today, 3 major changes have been made to the Aussie squad in this must-win match. Aaron Finch has been ruled out of the game with a hamstring injury and wicket-keeper Matthew Wade is leading Australia in his absence. The other surprising change is Mitchell Starc. Tim David has also been ruled out. Australia occupied 3rd place in Group 1 behind New Zealand and England by way of a far interior net run rate. In the first match of the day, New Zealand defeated Ireland by 35 runs and became the first team to qualify for the semi-finals of the T20 World Cup. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Proper road connectivity helps in meeting education and healthcare goals, also unleashes economic opportunities in the region, President Draupadi Murmu says while addressing the Mizoram State Assembly today. Electioneering is gaining momentum in Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat. Delhi government decides to close all primary schools in the national capital from tomorrow till air pollution level improves. In Madhya Pradesh, 11 killed in a road accident in Betul. Prime Minister condoles the loss of lives. North Korea fires an artillery barrage into a maritime buffer zone of South Korea. Seoul says it is effectively a territorial invasion. And Indian men's squash team win their first ever gold medal at the Asian Team Championships. And with that, we end the Midday News.